Hello everyone, let me talk about to my topic. And my topic is talk about to the Jewish people human rights issue and Israel's territories issue. And let me talk about a little bit about Jewish peoples and Israel's. The Jewish people is a national in the world, and Israel is a country. The Israel is Jewish people make it, and the Jewish Israel is made in 1948 in the world, and the Jewish people is a democracy capitalism country in the world, and the Israel the geography is in the West Asia. Let me talk about a little bit about to the Jewish people human rights issue in the World War II and including 2020s. As we know, in World War II, the German Nazi government is killing a lot of Jewish people. About to the 6 million Jewish people is died in the World War II. It's German government, and the Jewish people is not have a rights and marry and vote to the leader of the government of the German Nazi government. And because the German Nazi government is make a law, this law is anti-Semitism law. This law is the Nuremberg laws. This law is given to just keep to German blood is clean, because the German government feeling the Jewish people is not well union in the world, and so the Jewish people is find to the German government's human rights violations. These human rights violations is talk about to Jewish people is killing by the German Nazi government, and including now the 2020, the anti-Semitism is up in the Europe and the German. And let me talk about a little bit about the territories issue. And the territories issue is talk about to the Jerusalem, because Jerusalem is territories issue open, because the Israel and Palestine have a territories issue, because the Israel is two countries capital, is not part of the Israel or Palestine, and this territories issue is big deal to the whole world, because the 2017 the U.S. Trump government is promised the Israel is capital of the Israel, so the Jerusalem is part of the Israel in the United States United States government thinking. So, and the Chinese government is say the Palestine is independent country, and the Jerusalem is part of the Palestine, and the Canada government is say we need to follow to the two countries solution, is follow to the U.S. solutions to do it, and the other world and a lot of countries follow to the Canadian government solution and the United Nations solution to do it. This human rights violation is over to the World War II, but the racism is and the anti-socialism, anti-Semitism, and anti-Semitism is including 2020 is have a lot of people is hate to the Jewish people and hate to the Jewish cultures. So it's not ending. So a lot of Jewish people is died in the World War II, and resident Jewish people now and the racism to the Jewish culture too. And I think that the Jewish government the Israel government should to use the multiculturalism and to have a how can I say this, people to people's conference, and to have a multicultural activity or event to know each other's different cultures and respect to different culture, and to know the Israel's culture and the Jewish people cultures. And the world need Jewish people, and as we know, the Jewish people is moved to the own country because the Jewish people feeling in the German and including all the world is not safely to the Jewish. So the Jewish people wanted to need a safely place and can respect to Jewish people's culture, and have families and friends in the own countries. So the Jewish people is make himself's country. This country is Israel. So the Israel is have a lot of Jewish people living here, and as we know, if I'm a leader of the governments, I needed to tell to the president of the Israels, and all the leader of the government, I needed to say the territories and the resident is not good human rights issue, and it's not respect to the human rights to the Israels and the Jewish peoples, and we needed to sit in the table to talk about to the Israel's human rights issue and the territories issue. And as we know, the reason because means is barriers to the Jewish people and the Israel citizens. So we need to do more activities to the cultures exchange meeting, cultures conference, and to government, and the government has make some routes and deal to talk about to the different cultures and different relation between each countries. And I think the Israel government should to use the multiculturalism and the cultural diversity politics to communicate to the different countries and the different peoples and different religions and the different education styles, and you can talk about a lot of things. And I think this is big deal to the Irish and all the world countries should to respect to the different culture, and multiculturalism is more important. So I hope all the countries can help each other, and I think the human rights issue is very important to us. And as you know, I'm talking about to the human rights violations. So this is my topic. Thank you to your listening. Thank you.